They're all still out there.
Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Ali and Stevie here in the studio. We also welcome Robbo, who's having some lighting issues, which you might... Robbo, you're okay, yes? Because you don't look the best.
Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine, Dan, yeah.
There we are, good old Casper. And then very much at the other end of the spectrum, there's Gab, of course.
Yes,
and we've got used to Gab's tan.
We need to find balance between the two of you.
Does anyone want to come on? You're more than welcome to come and say hello. There you go. There's one.
Come on,
Oh, Burley's up.
Come on, here we go.
All right. What's up, buddy? Come on this way.
Beautiful.
Come around here. Come around here.
All right, lads, how you doing?
There you go. Yeah, just in time for the.
Right, yeah.
Come on, get the clan
What's going on,
in.
mate? How are you?
Hello, how's it going?
Your
The whole squad, how you doing?
I'm so sorry, man. Oh my.
You can go around.
Gracious me. Imagine that. Yeah, there
you
it
go.
is.
Hey.
Okay, beautiful. So, all right, that's enough now.
That's
Let's get on with some questions,
Hey,
shall we? That's it. Good. Hey. Right, well, you weren't on it. Craig got really angry today because everyone was replying all to emails.
Yes,
It's
yes.
quite funny.
Robbo wasn't happy.
Where was the family then to
Not
keep him happy?
He's light. There's something wrong with his lighting. Not a happy camper.
Oh, there we are. Wonderful. Oh,
See ya.
Look at
Cheers.
them. Look at them.
See
Look
ya.
at them too.
Ta-da.
All right.
I bet you all wish you were here. What a moment. Okay. Right, should we go on with some... I don't know which questions first, actually, in the way this has been printed. Oh, no, it's this awful question to start. Gab, who is the most financially healthy club in Italy?
What? Bring the kids back.
Craig.
Bring the kids back. I want Craig to be here.
So, from a financial sustainability, no. But actually, weirdly, while a number of big clubs, obviously, I think everybody knows, Juventus, Inter, Roma, they've all faced financial sustainability sanctions. They've all had to sign settlement agreements with UEFA. There's actually a number of clubs that run at or close to break even every year. Napoli, for many years, made a profit. I don't know. I don't think they made one last year, although they may this year because obviously they won the title. Milan, again, the last couple of years, when they were run by Elliott, were running a small profit year on year. Although again, this coming season with no European football, that may change. Atalanta, of course, have also been a model of having success on the pitch and also on the balance sheet. So yeah, Udinese, another club which have qualified for Europe time and again. So yeah, there are clubs that manage to do it. I think the problem is once clubs do it for a while, then they're like, oh wait, let's overextend a little bit so we can go and win the Champions League or whatnot, and that's when things start to unravel. But there are a number of clubs who've been in a decent situation, mostly through player trading.
Robbo, your thoughts?
Oh, I was just falling asleep then. I'm sorry. I must wake up.
Yeah,
Very good answer.
I had problem with my thing. Could you say that again, Gav? I had trouble with my earpiece.
I've never wanted Craig to come back any more than I did today. And
What's going on today? Gab, whatever happened to FSG being open to selling interest in Liverpool or else themselves looking to invest and acquire another club? I feel like both scenarios were talked about a lot last year, but did running away with the title quiet all that. Whatever happened to pineapple on pizza?
What?
Oh.
We must have the most sensible people watch this show. How's that?
In terms of FSG, Liverpool's owners looking to acquire another club, I think that project is still alive and well. They've spent most of the last year looking at it. I think they looked at Malaga. They looked at a number of other clubs in different leagues. I don't think they've abandoned that idea, but it has to be the right opportunity, obviously. And in terms of the owners looking to sell all or part of the club, they put a valuation on it, which memory serves was £3 billion pounds, which investors simply said too high. I'm not going to give John W. Henry £300 million for 10% of Liverpool, and then I don't have a say, and all I get is an autographed Mo Salah shirt. Like that's too high a valuation, or it was. That's what the market said. So I think with the club doing well, they realized they didn't need to drop their valuation necessarily and attract investment. So I think that's been shelved for now.
Ali, here we go. This one, the back
Back to normal.
Will Son or Mueller have more of a real impact on MLS?
I'm gonna say Son.
Well,
I believe his game and what he brings to LAFC is more suited to the needs and wants of Major League Soccer and LAFC, whereas Thomas Mueller is a very nuanced player. Certainly right now at this point in his career, you really have to appreciate the little things that he does to make an impact on a game that perhaps are not nearly as easily seen or appreciated. And so I think Son has more left in his legs as well than Thomas Mueller does. But what is true for both of them is that they both need to stay fit and healthy and be available to play in what can be a very crowded schedule in Major League Soccer.
Stevie, you agree?
Yeah, 100%.
Dan, did you get to see the England-India test final day? It was early. I didn't get up
I wish
early
I'd seen
for
it.
Why?
Because he got beat.
But you like England to win cricket.
I don't know, I'm against certain teams, but
No.
I was glad.
So
I
you
was glad.
want them to beat Australia, but when
Yes.
they play India,
Yeah, it's
you
weird
don't mind.
that. Yeah.
Basically, we had 4 wickets remaining.
I
And,
like when they win the Ashes. I don't like.
and in England, in cricket, you can't have substitutions. So Chris Woakes had to come out in a sling and play one-handed. And
One-handed.
surprise, surprise, we lost. Is that about right, Robbo?
It is. I mean, going into the morning's play, you expected the England players to go and win the game.
Yes.
But Siraj bowled really well. He got a wicket, I think, in his first over. And from that moment on, England were always in trouble. And the people that don't understand cricket won't quite understand this. The ball was hooping around. It was swinging all over the place. It was almost impossible to play normal cricket for a batsman. And as soon as you saw that, India were going to be favourites to win, and they did.
There we go.
And it was right for the series to be drawn. It was a great series, played in a very good spirit. There was a few niggles, but what a test series it was.
Yeah, it was very entertaining.
Very English, that, isn't it?
What's that?
Very English from Robbo.
What?
Played in a good spirit.
And it finished in a draw. How exciting.
Yeah, brilliant.
All right,
I understood none of that, by the way.
Hey, that's all right. Robbo's very good at analysis. Stevie, if you were Manchester United manager, which position and player specifically would you target to recruit next?
You're gonna take over Bruno Fernandes.
I mean, why wouldn't they have gone for somebody like Paulinho?
Say again?
Why did they not go? Why did they not go for somebody like Paulinho, who they probably would have got, who was great at Fulham, who you know exactly what you're going to get, wouldn't have broken the bank? Why would they not gone for somebody like that?
Because then you'd have 2 guys in midfield who can't pass the ball rather than just one.
Well,
And
Gav,
one who
the
doesn't
problem
run.
Man United have is they can't get the ball. So I think it's like you got to take one step at a time. You need a guy who's going to win it and then give it and do it consistently, and he's got to particularly stop the opposition getting at you. I mean, those are the biggest problems. I agree that he's not exactly fancy down on the ball, but they need to just try and win some games by hook or by crook and get somebody in the middle of the park that can actually stop the opposition from getting at the back four. That is my basic point.
Were you fancy on the ball, Dan?
Still am fancy, Ali.
Okay, on the ball.
Everywhere in
All
life.
right, okay, just in general.
Stevie, Ben Doak has had an excellent game today.
It's Doak.
Oh, Doak, I'm sorry.
Right. Doak.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, well.
I do beg your pardon.
Honestly, Doak.
Oh, wow.
He's only
He said
he's
to me
only an
earlier,
international who's been at Liverpool for what, like 2 years, but sure.
he said to me before the show for an argument, what do you know about Doak? I was like, who's he? I had no idea who you're talking about.
I'm very intrigued now to see what you're going to say about him.
Well, again, you're talking about the kid earlier on, the 16-year-old.
What position does he play?
Doak. He's wide attacking
Right.
midfielder.
Okay. How old is he?
I think he's about 20, is he?
I don't know. You're the expert.
19 or 20.
Oh, I'm certainly not an expert then.
Well, you're talking as if you are.
No, but what was the question again?
Stop buying time. Doak.
Yeah.
Is he any good?
I'm trying to read the question. So, listen, for him to get better, he's got to play. And for him to get better and play, he has to go on loan. But Arne Slot has got to be careful because Liverpool are going to have a lot of games this year. So they can't let everybody go out on loan. They've got a lot of good young players, but unfortunately they're going to have to keep some of them. So it depends on Arne Slot, really, whether Doak stays or goes.
We were talking about Darwin Núñez earlier.
Yeah.
And you were laughing because Gab was...
Well, because you were looking to pile on and nobody piled on with you.
Would you swap him for Rashford?
No.
You wouldn't?
No. Absolutely not. No, thank you.
Gab, why are Atalanta being so difficult with the Lookman deal to Inter?
Because they were extremely difficult a year ago with the Cup Miners to Juventus deal, and they got a whole load of more money out of Juve as a result. The guy has a contract. I mean, the latest with Lookman, he's injured right now. He's supposed to go into the club to do rehab. Obviously, he didn't show up. He wasn't there. This comes onto the back of him deleting all these pictures of him in an Atalanta jersey from his Instagram post, which is pretty passive aggressive. And he's trying to force a move. Atalanta are holding out for a price, and it's going head to head. I think the difference between this and the Cup Miners situation is, I don't think Inter are as desperate or determined to get Lookman. I mean, they would love to have Lookman, obviously, as Juventus were to get Cup Miners last year, and that's why this may end up blowing up in Atalanta's faces. But hey, look, the strategy worked a year ago. The man has a contract. You're holding out for a price. Why not?
Ali, do you think the Leagues Cup has been interesting and entertaining?
No. It's been confusing. It's been...
The Leagues Cup, by the way, something that's going on at the moment here in these States, where it's MLS against Liga MX. You've got 18 MLS sides in one league. You've got 18 Liga MX sides in another league. 3 matches take place between those 2 leagues.
Yeah.
And then whoever's got the most points, the top 4, then qualify for the knockout stages. But you don't play the same people.
Correct. And that in itself, the 30 seconds that you just took there to explain Leagues Cup, that was confusing. And the whole...
And it was a great explanation.
No, it's not you. You're not the issue. It's just the format of this competition seems to just be thrown at the wall and see what works. The whole idea that we have to clarify whenever they go into penalty kick shootout. Well, this is for that valuable extra point. That could be the difference, I guess, between you being 5th and 4th and then going on to the quarterfinals. It seems like they're trying to jam as many teams as possible so that they can please both Liga MX and MLS. And the teams are Liga MX. All of the teams from Liga MX are participating in this competition. Whereas in MLS, it's not all of the MLS teams. And that in itself is like, wait a minute. So they all get to play, but we don't. Look, it's really difficult to get behind a tournament that it's hard to understand.
Final question. How much of Rashford's success, Robbo, this season will be due to being surrounded by teammates like Lamine Yamal, Rafinha and Lewandowski versus his performance actually improving tremendously?
I'm sure he will improve, but he's got to improve his own attitude. He's got to improve his own work rate. He's got to improve his own consistency. And I think at a club like Barcelona, he won't be able to get away with it if he doesn't show those sort of attributes. At Manchester United, for a couple of years, he seemed to be able to get away with doing what he wanted to until Amorim chucked him out. He's got to go to Barcelona now, show everybody there that he's keen, he's enthusiastic, he's fully fit, and he will get chances because they're playing in a lot of games this season. 1 or 2 of those players that you mentioned will get injured at some point and then get a chance. He's got to make sure he takes it.
How's your knee recovery going, Robbo?
Very good. It's 2.5 weeks, so I can walk without crutches.
Yeah.
I can go up and down stairs. I've been out for a few walks outside, so yeah, it's all going very well at the moment.
Well, that's I'm sure you've been an absolute pleasure to be with.
Well, it haven't been sunny days when he's walked outside.
It's only when I can't do the technical side of this that causes me concern.
Well, yeah, you got angry, didn't you? But fortunately, your picture is crystal clear today,
yes,
Robbo.
Absolutely.
It's perfect.
It worked really well.
That's it.
Can I make a request
Yes.
for the next extra time, whenever that may be,
yes.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Can we go back to the spirit of this segment rather than whatever those questions were?
I am not in charge of
Look,
that.
I don't mind Gab giving an explanation, but man, 3 explanations.
We had the Burley family in. It's been all go.
I'll take the Burley family above those questions.
I just wanted to ask Stevie a question. Does he ever think it's right that players like Isak not putting the full effort in? We heard about Lookman not turning up for rehab. Does he think it's right that any player should sort of almost go on strike to go and join another club?
I don't understand it. I'm trying to remember. The only person I can remember that actually got a move because of that, and it wasn't just that he was out for a couple of weeks,
was Virgil van Dijk when he left Southampton, refused to play for Southampton.
Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah.
So it's okay for everybody else.
Yeah.
Wrong for everybody
That's
else.
not why. That's not why
They
they let him go.
It was on strike.
That's not why they let him. But that's not why they let him go.
That's it, not when anyone else. Well done, Robbo.
No,
I like what you did there.
Nothing to do.
That is it. ESPN
nothing to
FC.
do
Nunez!
See you stream tomorrow.
Nunez, come back.